Are you a peacemaker? Conflict is easy. Working for peace is hard. Is it worth it? Well, Jesus said, work for peace. Good morning and welcome to 755 Live. For about 5 minutes, you'll hear all about easy to remember soundbite versions of what Jesus said. And the point is to help you experience life to the fullest, the Jesus way. Today's Jesus Said comes from Matthew 5:9, and we're going to read two versions to start off today. We'll start with the New English translation, where it says, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called the children of God." And then the New Living Translation says, "God blesses those who work for peace, for they will be called the children of God." Now, this is from the Beatitudes in Matthew 5, which I like to call the Be Happies. These are the keys to the kingdom. The meaning behind all of these starts with the phrase blessed, which means prosperous, happy. And this particular one, happy are the peacemakers, those who work for peace. Peace takes work. It's really easy to make chaos. It's easy, as some say, to stir the pot, to be angry, to be bitter. That's easy. But peace takes work. My dad used to say, in every situation, you have two buckets. A bucket of gasoline that you can pour on the fire, or a bucket of water that you can put the fire out. Working for peace requires doing something different than just what the world does. And sometimes it's putting the fire out. Proverbs tells us how we do that. Proverbs 26:20 says, "Fire goes out without wood, and quarrels disappear when gossip stops." The question we need to ask ourselves, are we working for peace? Are we making it better or making it worse? And sometimes it's just not fighting back. Sometimes it's just not getting involved in the gossip, and that will help the quarrels disappear. Working for peace is something that requires doing something different, but many times we just go with what's easier. Walking away offended is easy. Anybody can do that. Gossip is easy. Anybody can do that. Being angry is easy. Even, a baby can do that. But reconciliation is hard. But it's not up to us. We have help. Here's something that Jesus said about peace. And I'm going to read two verses here, but let's start with the last one first and then jump back up. This is John 14:26 and 27. I want to start with verse 27, where Jesus said, "I am leaving you with a gift, peace of mind and heart. And the peace I give is a gift the world cannot give, so don't be troubled or afraid." Now, what is that gift? Let's go back to verse 26. "But when the Father sends the advocate as my representative, that is the Holy Spirit, he will teach you everything and will remind you of everything I have told you." And that's the context that Jesus says, "I'm leaving you with a gift, the gift of peace." That gift is the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit is teaching us to remember everything that Jesus said to do. It's not just about what he said, but what he told us to do. And that's where the peace is, and that's where we can actually make peace. Matthew 18 is a formula for how to make peace among believers, the 3 steps of reconciliation. And Paul tells us that there is work involved here and that we should be involved in making peace. Romans 12:18, he says, "If possible, so far as it depends on you, live peaceably with all people," with those we disagree with our enemies. In every situation, we have two buckets. We can either pour wood on the fire, or we can pour the water of peace. And blessed, happy are the children of God, because we are the peacemakers. We are the ones working for peace. Jesus said, work for peace. How can you put that into action today? Thank you so much for listening. If this is meaningful to you, it really does mean a lot. If you like it, if you share it, if you comment, the support really, really helps. And I really appreciate you. I hope that you have an amazing day, and I hope that this time together has helped you live life to the fullest, the Jesus way. And remember, follow Jesus today. Love first.